What's good, my people? It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness. Glad to here with y'all, back at it again with a new YouTube video. So, this is me making another video talking to you guys about why you should start investing into the stock market. Or if you're learning how to trade, whatever the case may be, as long as you're getting some money in a positive way, that's super duper important. Now, if you don't know who I am, 31-year-old young melanated man on his YouTube journey, here to help people. And I'm trying to leave my 9-to-5 job because I am tired of the 9-to-5 construct. All right? I get it. Your job is your number one employer, and that's your first investment, and blah, 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 blah. But the way that the 9-to-5 system is set up and the low wages that these corporations are paying you, it's designed to get you to fail. You know, if you don't know how to invest your money, if you don't know how to own, real estate and generate cash flow, you're going to be doomed. If you're strictly focused on working Monday through Friday and you dependent on them wages and you getting your paycheck every 2 weeks to take care of your bills, but you don't have nothing left over after that, you're cooked. All right. Now, this is just my personal experience. I've been investing in the stock market since I was 28 years young. So next month, April, that'll actually make it 4 years of me investing. And I just love sharing this information with people because it's changed my perspective on life, and I got to see how much I was truly lied to. Okay, so there's no particular order. I don't have no notes for today's video. This is just off of my own personal experience. Your experience may be different. It is what it is. So there's a mental barrier that you have to learn how to break, because we do live in a matrix. Schools don't teach you about investing into assets for a reason. It is designed to keep you working and working and working and trading time for money, working for these corporations, making somebody else rich. They give you the scraps. They make the profits. They don't care about your life. All right? And as you guys can see, obviously, the cost of living has gotten higher, right? But I'm pretty sure your paycheck hasn't really made a significant change. You guys already know where I work at. I don't have to keep explaining myself. And I'm about tired of it. We've been lied to about this false sense of stability. We've been lied to about, they even lied to you so deeply about how much you really make per hour. Corporations, the people whoever's interviewing you and they tell you, oh, we're paying X amount of dollars per hour, they lie to your face. You want to know how? Go look at your check. Go look at your net. Go look at your gross. It's called gross for a reason, because that's absolutely what it is. The GOV takes away from you Social Security, Medicaid, federal taxes, state taxes. Some states have city taxes. You get taxed on the money. You get your paycheck. You then got to buy items, and then you get taxed with that. So we obviously playing the wrong game, because W-2 workers get taxed the highest. Investors don't get taxed the highest. And that's a fact. Y'all can go look it up. Yes, you're going to pay capital gains tax, but you're paying taxes on the profit, not the actual investment. So I try my best to help the working class, because if we don't realize that most of these jobs are legitimately an illusion, right? The whole sense of job security is fake. If we don't realize that, damn, we ain't getting ahead working these 9-to-5 jobs. This is not back in our parents' days where they can afford a house where they could afford rent for $400, $500, $600, and you could live off of one source of income. If we don't understand that, bro, we living in a total different time, a total different generation, and I need to invest my money as fast as possible. If you don't learn to understand that as a person, you're doomed. Another thing, you have to change your relationship with money. Some of us have a negative relationship with money. You get money, you spend money. You get your paycheck, you pay all your bills, you live off the rest. When in reality, you're supposed to get your paycheck and pay yourself first and then live off the rest. Pay yourself first through assets. Pay yourself first through saving up some money. Now, hold on. Just wait 2 seconds, right? If your relationship doesn't change with money, you're not going to think about getting rich. There's a lot that's going on in the world. We can clearly see it in plain sight. Everything is going up. Inflation is a real thing. You're not taught about inflation for a reason. You're not taught about how money works for a reason. You're not taught about these things so that you can be continuously a worker bee and continuously only trade time for money. They give you entertainment. They give you sports. They give you all this extra stuff to distract you from the fact that my time is really valued at such a low rate that it's not even funny. It's sad. Inflation will continue to rise, which means the prices of regular goods will continue to go up. Your job may give you a 1% raise or a 2% raise, like that's supposed to do something. And it's like, yeah, be grateful, but like y'all can't keep being grateful for scraps, bro. Like that's just like a coping mechanism. You gotta get tired of being tired. The matrix is work, accept the scraps, trade time for money every day until you 65 or 70, retire, and then live the rest of your life. That's the matrix. That's the design that they're trying to have majority of people do. Who the fuck came up with these rules? I don't even know. It's all fake. It's an illusion. It's something that somebody came up with and everybody ran with it. But the rich and the wealthy people already know, bruh, I'm not about to trade all my time for pieces of paper that they print out of thin air. I'm going to put this money to work, and whatever I do with my personal time, that's what I decide to do. If I want to build a business, that's what I decide to do. If I want to spend time with family, if I want to spend time with friends, if I want to spend time with my significant other, that's what I decide to do. Yes, I got to always make sure I'm making money because you got responsibilities to take care of, yes. But I'm not going to be working for these low-ass wages, bruh, when there's infinite abundance out here in this human experience. Why should we settle? Some of y'all think investing is too hard. Some of y'all get afraid. Oh, investing is only for white people. Investing is only for the rich people and the wealthy people. I don't have no money to invest. You probably do have money to invest. You just don't want to invest the money. If you got money to go out, go party, go drink, go smoke, go to concerts, go to football, basketball, whatever, all the sports, whatever, you got money to invest. You can't get mad at a rich person for being rich because they were disciplined with their money. You can't get mad at the wealthy for staying wealthy because they was disciplined with their bread. And I get it. Oh, but the jobs exploit people. You're damn right they do. That's another reason why I want to get out the 9-to-5 system, because I'm not going to keep being exploited. The jobs really think that people are bums. Why? Because they're paying you such low wages. This is what they think of you. They're not going to tell you to your face. Duh. Why? Because they need the corporations to keep making the money. If they told you to your face, this is what you think you're worth, you're not going to want to work there. You're going to be like, bro, what? I'm out. This is why I tell you, you got to determine your own worth. You need to invest as much money as you can. It might seem tough at first. You might feel broke. You might feel like, damn, I invested $100. I done worked super hard for it. I done invested half this money and I done put in 40 hours a week for it. But it's going to pay off in the long run. Because the time of your life is going to go on regardless. Regardless. These ultra rich and ultra wealthy people who run in the world, they're trying to maintain the control and the power. That's what it's about. Money is a piece of paper. It's a construct. It's created out of thin air. What they value is the control and the power over the people. That's how they keep the working class because it's about control and power. We control your life. You know you need this paycheck to take care of your bills, to maintain a roof over your head, to have some food in your stomach, to pay your car note, to pay whatever bills you got to pay. We're going to keep the system running. But we're never going to tell you guys how to get rich. We're never going to tell you guys how to escape. We're just going to give you bread and circuits. We're just going to keep you distracted. We're just going to... It's a reason why people don't know about money. You look at your paycheck, you think that's all that you can make. You don't think outside of the box. The stock market forces you to think outside of the box. You trying to become an entrepreneur is going to force you to find other ways to make money. You don't have a choice. Some of y'all think y'all safe with these jobs. Keep thinking that all you want. I tell y'all the real, whether y'all like me or not. I don't care. I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be respected, and I'm here to help people. That one job, that one source of income ain't good. It's not good enough. It's not going to get you wealthy, bruh. Now, if you make it $500,000 to $250,000 a year, $500,000 a year at your job, which is very, very rare, but if you're making that, that's cool. I respect that, bruh. The majority of people make under $50,000 a year at these jobs, working full time. How are we going to get rich off that? So now we got to figure out other ways. I got to have multiple sources of income. I got to learn the game. I got to understand the difference between an asset and a liability. I need to study the stock market. You need to download TradingView. You need to download Yahoo Finance. You need to open up a brokerage account. Wait for this perfect moment. It ain't going to exist, bro. You need to do it now. I have the Stash app. I tell you all the time, if y'all want to sign up under me, you could. I'm going to get $30. You're going to get $30 after you make your first deposit. It's a win-win. But that's up to you. There's other brokerage accounts that you can use. But at the end of the day, if you're only strictly dependent on just working and trading time for money, but you don't have no time for yourself and you're not even thinking on how can I generate income? How can I create something that doesn't need me to physically be there all the time? I don't know. This is why I'm so adamant about creating. This is why I'm so adamant about the stock market. This is why I'm so adamant about real estate, because I learned from Grant Cardone. I've learned from Robert Kiyosaki. I've learned from the people that are ultra rich and ultra wealthy. Because I'm not trying to live just a regular average life that's just mundane. Get up, go to work, clock in, have to deal with stupid stuff that I don't want to deal with. I feel stuck. I feel like it's a lack of progress. It's a lack of financial progression because the pay is so low and you're making somebody else rich. So I got to spend my days making somebody else rich and wealthy while they give me a paycheck every 2 weeks that don't even cover all of my bills after one check. Y'all bugging. And in order for me to make a decent check, which is between $1,600 and $1,900, if y'all want to consider that decent, in order for me to make that, I have to do so much overtime at the job, which means I'm trading more time for money, which means I have less time for myself. Y'all tripping. And I'm not saying be lazy. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying learn the game. Bruh. They playing the game on us. Your employer is playing the game on you in plain sight. But as long as I got a job, I'm okay. You have to really ask yourself the question, how much do I have left over after all bills are taken care of? That's the real question that you got to ask yourself. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So, you gotta stack assets, bro. You gotta stack assets. You gotta make it a responsibility and build a better relationship with money, bro. I'm still working on that every day. I don't act like I'm perfect. I don't come on this YouTube platform trying to act like I don't go through ups and downs in life, because I do. You feel me? But I'm the one that's taking the risk, that's willing to take the risk, and that's willing to try. Because if you don't try, then you ain't never gonna know. If you're only just depending on, I'm just gonna work the job and that's it, then you're never gonna know what could have happened. Right now, the stock market is discounted. But that's up to y'all if y'all gonna invest. You can't get mad at people for getting rich and getting wealthy if you ain't not even trying. Majority of people don't even try. So yeah. It's important, bro. We got too much that we up against. And once again, the working class is going to continue to get dismantled because most of these corporations don't even want to pay you. If they could have you working for free, they would. Why? Because they don't care about you. They don't care about you. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy your day today. Like the video. Subscribe if you are new. We going up. Channel is growing fast. I appreciate all of y'all. Check out my new ebooks. Well, check out all my ebooks. My newest ebook, The Money Matrix. Y'all can check it out. Truly would appreciate it. And let's keep on evolving, y'all. And retain your energy, too. All right? Attain your seed. It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness. Yes, sir.